built in 1841 and shut in 1988.
The iron gate's grown in the fading light as haunted horizon steps into the night. With cameras and cables we walk the cold stone where the ghosts of the old Adelaide jail make their home. The air turns to ice and the shadows grow long where the shadows of prisoners never belong. Oh, we're hunting the history, chasing the screams in the corridors built out of broken dreams. With our meters all flashing, we wait for a sign from the spirits trapped out of their place and their time. Haunted horizons, we're unlocking the cell at the old Adelaide jail where the lost secrets dwell.
And good morning. First of all, I just want to bring up Sky Talker. Thank you, Sky Talker. Thank you very much. Actually, I can just see YouTube on this side. So I believe Anthony Lee Wrench received that one. So that is very kind of you, Sky. Thank you so much. And sorry I haven't been too chatty when you've been messaging me, but you get me in the middle of the night. It's like I see comments. Sky's been sending me some funny stuff. All right. First of all, just want to say hello. And secondly, you might notice there is just one of us today. If Kate gets home in time, we made some appointments because we both get into medical appointments, and we forgot totally what day we'd made them. And then yesterday I went, we'd made these for a Friday in the morning. Fortunately, mine isn't till midday, so I get to hang out for a little bit. So it won't be a long one today, guys. We won't be doing the book today because at the end of the day, it's no fun with one of us. Now, I am just going to go to over here, participants. Caroline Saxby, hello. So give Caroline, Damo and Troy, our mods, some hearts because, as we say every week, in fact, they might not have been alive if Caroline hadn't actually reminded me. Thank you, Caroline. Caroline, every Thursday night when she sees it hasn't gone up, goes, we do one tomorrow. And without that, I'd probably even forget what day it is. So give them some hearts, give them some love because Troy and Damo even more so because I'm my boss and they have to deal with that daily. So Clyde, hello. Cries Honey, hello. Dawn Dini, hello. Dicula, hello. Pinky, hello. Ghost Wiener, hello. Helen, hello. Hello, Kate. Hello, John Stupp, hello. Lynn Pittman, hello. Mary Beth, hello. Michael, hello. Pauline Johnston, hello. Beck and Bianca, hello. See, Bianca didn't take me by surprise today. Shadow Fox, hello. Simon Stevens, hello. Sky Talker, hello. TARDIS, Karen's, hello. And The Living Dead, Julie, hello. See, now I'm getting used to it, Julie, on who The Living Dead is. So anybody else who comes in, you'll have to try and get my attention. So, guys, I'm here. I've got a coffee. Oops, and I've got that mug again. Just suddenly realised which mug I've got. And I'm all yours to talk. In fact, you could ask me, I'll tell you what, you could ask me all questions about CAG and I'll try and answer them. Anything you want to know about CAG, because CAG isn't here. In fact, she's probably in talking to her doctor at this moment. So nothing serious, guys. I'll just say that. Beck, thank you. Beck Keens, thank you very much. And thank you, Bianca. That is extremely kind of you. Thank you so much. That's because for those who don't know, we are off. I can't help saying we, but we really, because hubby's coming with me. Because it's been such a mess this year, trying to get to England, and I've had to cancel 5 flights, then book 2 more. And because of the uncertainty, CAG decided, and we both decided it was better that CAG play it safe, and she just wanted to stay home. So this year, next year will be different. But and I fully endorse that. So I'm still going. I fly out on the 30th, I think it is. Sunday the 30th, I fly out to England. I've already got 2 locations booked for investigating. One of them I'm really excited about. Really excited about. Never done it before, and it's big. So I'm hopefully going to get another big one. But what I want to try and do, because I love urban exploring. So I'm just trying to go back on your comments a bit there, guys. I love urban exploring. So does my husband. Love going to the ruins of the castles that are open 24 hours. So I thought this time around, rather than just do the big paid for ones, we might go to some of the ruins, because CAG and me have never felt comfortable at night going to places where others can go. And B, I think some of those places and the legends they have would be really interesting. So some of the episodes might be in future from those places. Yes, my husband will be appearing on them instead of CAG. So send him some love. Be kind to him. He doesn't do this sort of thing. Try and get CAG on the phone. So, all right, what have we got? Let's just have a quick look. Back. So, because CAG's always on top of all this, and I have to pause and look to make sure. Peter, hello. Peter Kendrick. I didn't say hello to you. I'm just seeing who else. Did I say hello to you, Dicula? Sky Talker, CAG. Yes, CAG is invisible. She's up here. Either that or she's buried in my garden. All 18 acres of it. I dare you to come and try and find her. As I said, if she finishes early and I'm still on, I'll send a link to her. Thank you. It is my favourite mug, Sky Talker. Why does CAG like ducks? The living dead. Okay. I think it was probably some childhood trauma. I don't know. We even got a duck soap dispenser the other day from a yellow duck. Maybe she was adopted by a duck. I don't know, but she does seem to have these fascinations with plastic ducks, rubber ducks. So maybe she wants to go back to her childhood memory. Maybe she used to play with rubber ducks in her bath, Julie. And maybe somewhere deep in her psyche, she's reaching back to that day when she used to play with rubber ducks. There you go. That's that one answered. Must be a child thing. See, she wouldn't have them. I was going to say maybe she was attacked by a duck, but I would say she wouldn't have them for that. My other thought was maybe she was a duck in her last life. Maybe reincarnation, Julie. CAG has duck memories, and CAG likes to keep her background and those memories pristine. Yeah, no. I think that book, I tell you what, that book last week with you guys, it's going to get banned. I think whoever came through and gave us that title for the book already knew that this book was just going to get banned, as will our channel if it continues like it did last week. But it was a lot of fun. I know we went away. Wayne, hello. Chris Williams, hello. Sorry, I'm just catching up. I don't say hello to you straight away because I haven't looked at my comments here. And I don't have CAG. Peter, when I should. You should do more investigations with Beardo. Actually, I'm about to put that in. I have another episode I've got to edit yet. Now, we did do the nunnery with Beardo, and then Cag and me went to the George Jarvis School. And we did an episode there, but we went back to the George Jarvis School and we found something. So there's going to be a message to Beardo in the next episode of the George Jarvis, put it that way. So we might take the mickey a little bit in a good way. So who else have we got? Sorry, I'm just going through. If I go quiet, talk amongst yourselves, because I don't want to miss saying hello to people, because that's rude. We don't get many. Michael, hello from Mike from Fear Frontier. Is that Arizona, AZ? Oh, cool. Michael, I remember. We have to come back. Now, for those who don't remember Fear Frontier in Arizona, we did the... you've got me on the thing. Put it there, Michael. It's the gold. Oh, my goodness. We really enjoyed it. And it's just old. My brain's old. The episode is up. Put it up. Put it up. They were great. I just loved hanging out there. Gosh, we've got to get back. You know, that was my favorite trip. I'm going to say my favorite trip was going through the Wild West tour, going through Arizona, all up through, back through Utah, up to Montana. Honestly, that will live with me forever, because the scenery, the people, the places we went to, and the fun with Paranormal Quest. They couldn't get away because there was nowhere they could escape us. It was a full-on trip. It will always be my favorite. So the book will get banned. Trust me, the book will get banned. The necklace, yes, Dawn, you noted. It was a necklace that was made for. If people are wondering why I've suddenly gone very Native American, a long story on that to do. It would take me to do with weird stuff that I don't usually talk about. But this was made for me. It's handmade, and I've got two. This one is the wolf. There's two animals that I'm very close to. One is the wolf. So this is actually turquoise. That's real bone, and that's antler horn. So it's handmade. It was very special. I do have another one, but I've lost the catch of it. I'm trying to restore it at the moment. That one actually is my favorite. That one's actually the eagle. And as you all know, I get eagles doing really weird things sometimes. That's a long story in itself. So that's the one I used to wear all the time. I used to travel with it. I used to see it as good luck. It's more a good luck thing. This one was a secondary one, which does catch, but this one has lost its lost its end, and it's kind of getting a bit worn. The bone is starting to dry out and crack a bit, so I've got some special stuff they use in museums to try and get some restoration on them. Then I'll be wearing that. So that's my favorite. That's in my very old videos and photographs. You'll see me wearing that all the time. I haven't worn it in years. And it was handmade as well. and it's just, I always saw it as my luck, if you like, and I haven't worn it for a while. So I pulled it back out. In fact, I pulled all my Native American stuff out. All of it is handmade. So that's why my desk is full of stuff. It's all been dragged out my cupboard. The flutes, they're all handmade. So I've got Native American flutes. Again, it was handmade by a friend who even makes them for the Native American Indians. That's again the wolf on that. I don't know if it even plays. I just drag. If a spider runs at me, yeah, still plays. Still plays. They're all of different sounds and pitches. That's actually, that one's harder to play because that's got 5 finger holes. This one's got 6. So when you see me do it, it's like I'm out. Yeah, my fingers don't cover the holes properly on this one. You've got to get these. So there you go. I was digging them out and seeing what condition everything is. I'm trying to restore them at the moment because I'm talking 20 years ago. These were made for me. Was it 20? No. Yeah, it's coming up for 20 years, guys. That this was made for me and that was made for me and those were made especially for me. He made my sister one as well, and on hers he did the totem of the mountain lion. So I've got the wolf, and my sister's got the mountain lion. So there you go. So if you're wondering why I've dragged everything out, good luck. I'm traveling soon, and the world's shit. So I've got the good luck stuff out. It's just something that was very special, and it was done pretty much handmade. Oh, you could, yeah, the bone, Mary Beth, I should be able to restore it. Just needs something to sink into it a little bit and get it back. It's paling out as well because it's getting drier. All right, what have I missed? Okay, let me get back down to where I got to. So I'm putting your hands. As I said today, I'm just drinking coffee. I didn't want to not come on. Part of me said, don't come on, just all brilliant here. Thank you. Have I missed? If I missed something, I do apologize. Dawn, I people will misspell things, misspell my name or whatever, and I still Wayne. Actually, I think the worst one on the investigation, you've all seen it. The one where I really came a cropper would be the Hellfire Caves. When I missed that one little step. Funniest video ever, though. I missed the step, and you see me just standing 1 minute, and then arms go up, phone goes flying, and it's like a face plant. That would probably still be the one that is the biggest and funniest now. I did actually do my knee in. Oh, or the second funniest one, and you don't catch me doing it because I was carrying the camera, but Lee from 3 Spires, I could say 5 Spires, I'm so used to taking the mickey out of him saying all sorts of spires. We were at the Galleries of Justice, came out of the courtroom. I wasn't watching where I was going. Of course, where the seats are in the courtroom, there's a step coming down, and I came off the step. Didn't expect that step. When you take that, you don't expect a step, and you suddenly go. I tried to right myself and keep the balance. Went running out of one door, ran across the hallway, still trying to keep my balance because I had a camera in my hand as well. hit the door opposite with my head, bounced off it, ended up on the ground. And in the video, it's in the Galleries of Justice with 3 Spires. In the video, you can hear Lee being so like, oh my God, are you all right? Are you all right? And it's like, so I can actually pin it down to 2, Wayne. That one actually did do my knee in. It hasn't been right since. What people don't see is a couple of days later, I went to the airport, went to the hotel, grabbed a trolley and pulled the trolley behind me. My foot got stuck under the trolley in the car park. So I lost one foot, which threw me off balance, landed on the floor, both knees, and that finished that knee off that I'd fallen on 2 days earlier. Even today, I can't. I've got a numbness. There's if I run my finger up and down, I can't feel it. It's numb, which is probably good because I can only think what the pain would be if I could feel it. So that would be the worst accident. Well, they would be the 2 that would basically on an investigation. Wouldn't say it's the worst ever, but yes, Wayne wrote us a song, and I think when we heard that sentence in the song, don't let Alison fly a drone. So we're going to put, Wayne said he's fine with us putting video to it. So it won't be probably before I get back from, be later in the year I do it. But we want to pick out, I've got the perfect example of that for that line, Wayne. And don't forget to go and support Wayne. He makes some great music. I do love his music. So Wayne's World of Rock, go and give him some love, give him some support. I've only just started. I've got 4 songs, by the way. I just haven't got time to do the filming and editing to them. Binky. Oh, Kay isn't here though. Just me. How many have gone because Cag isn't here? You can actually take advantage of that, you know. We can actually talk about Cag. I recently discovered the ghost cat. When will a new Oh yeah, when will it be out? We stopped doing it for a bit, and I think picking up the habit of coming in here, and we've got to be at my house, and she lives an hour away, and we've been trying to spend more time doing normal friendship things, because it used to be the only time I saw Cag as my best friend was if we were doing something for Haunted Horizons. You do remind us that we really, really need to get back to it. Julie, I never fall. I'm as stable as they come. Should see where I'm walking every day. Give you a heart attack. Have you smelled cigarette smoke? Yes. Peter, I haven't at the jail as much. I felt someone had blown. Oh, where the picture of the gypsy lady is, Peter. That's an interesting cell, because when I've been doing lockdown, I've never taken much notice of that cell, but I've noticed when doing lockdown, I'm getting a lot of reports of things in that cell. Have I smelt smoke? I can't remember having smelt cigarette smoke there. I have it at Z Ward, walk right into clouds of it sometimes, and it's like, whoa, and you go back and it's gone. So I haven't at the jail. Doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means that I haven't walked into a cloud of it. But that cell has been quite interesting on the tours. That's why I like doing lockdowns, because we put people into cells that we don't know if we've got anything happening in. Obviously, you just got to have so many cells, and it's just a chance for them to sit quietly. And then you get constant reports about a cell you haven't paid attention to. And, you know, when we put people in lockdown, it's not just for them, it's for us as well. You're watching and lurking and listening, Sky. Good. Lurkers are important. It was funny as Alison. I'm way behind on the chat. Where am I? 8:50. Oh, only 4 minutes behind. Oh, yeah, okay, Troy. I forgot about that one. Another accident, yes. It's on the British Hotel, North Adelaide one, where I kind of crawled over to a table to pick something off the table. And as I picked it off the table, what I'd forgotten was the leg was broken. And by doing that slight motion, it overbalanced the table. And the table just came over, hit me right on the head. It was that was the one time with a head injury I was actually seeing stars. It was like, and it smashed the REM pod, and the REM pod was giving its dying cry as it like died. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, it was when it was on a live, Troy, when I used to do lives instead of YouTube. It's on YouTube. I put it up. Go and have a look at it. Probably be on one of our outtakes as well. Thank you for that, Troy. All right, I think, oh no, I thought I caught up. Silly me. Good for you. Oh, the side-eye guy. Probably gone by now. Just one of them. Half my brain hurts. Well, at least you got half. You can talk about CAG now. We can all talk about CAG. She's not here at the moment. Don't forget, go and support Seg as well. How long have you and CAG been best of friends? Good question. Too long. Way too long. Especially when you read all the blogs she writes about me. She came as a guest, and then because she was there every week and I was after new guides, I offered her a job. Instantly regretted it because I thought, oh, did I do the right thing? And for the first year she worked for me, and then she said that she was going to the UK, and I went, oh, I haven't been to the UK in years. How about we keep each other company? Because she was going on her own. I said, how about we keep each other company on the plane, because the flights and traveling is hard work. And then we'll just go our separate ways when we get there and fly back together. And we ended up hanging for a little bit, and then we ended up meeting up over there. And yeah, that would be 2016. We've been friends, so 10 years as good friends. And then I'd known her as a guest for a year or two before that. So, and now I know I did the wrong thing. Okay, Kim, I'm just going to, don't forget to put a Q. I'll see the Qs. Oh, no, I haven't, Kim. In Woolworth, Sacred Grounds. I don't know if Roxy's in today. She should get some. I haven't seen that. I'll have to have a look. I don't use beans because I find they're too strong, and I drink gallons of coffee a day. And I like to drink gallons of coffee. And real coffee, the grounded beans, is just it. I know I'm ADHD and I absorb, but even that would be too much for me. So we're going back to the book. I think it was more the milking that was probably going to get me banned. Seg, you missed all that. Oh my God, everybody. He came for the first one where we got the titles, but he missed how we got the characters and what the plot was going to, well, we haven't quite got the plot yet, because that was huge fun. In fact, Seg, it's going to be hard to knock and debunk what we had come out of the Ghost Box last week. In fact, it wasn't the Ghost Box, guys, was it? It was actually the Ovilus. I don't think the Ghost Box was working. It was very quiet. It was the Ovilus. Gave us names. Gave us all sorts. Gave us more than it should have. I can see with what we got last week, it is going to be banned. It's a very fitting title. Sky Talker got Seg socks. You do socks, Seg? So, Seg, yeah, you missed all that. Seriously, it was absolutely hilarious. we'll not talk about milking, all right, today. Let's just not get me banned. It's not just the book that's going to get banned. It's going to be the whole. It's going to be the whole channel if that continues. Oh, dear. She should. Roxy should. She should go and take them. They've stolen a name. Seg, does that mean me as well? I know it doesn't mean Cag, but that's all right. Cag's not here. It does say everyone. Hugs to Cag. Is she in? Oh, yo. Are you home now? Let me know if you're home. I'll throw you a link. We could. Shh. I've got to stop talking about her now. She's either. You're home. All right. Let me throw this to Cag then. I'm sure they've all missed you. Facebook. Do. All right. Now, whether I let her in is another thing. It would seem to be Sabrina. I think we've tapped in to a comedian who is determined to get our channel banned because everything is so fitting to it. Cag's not in yet. You've got a second or two. It all depends, Seg. It depends if I decide to press a button and let her in. All comes down to that. Cag could have technical issues yet. I'm quite enjoying being here on my own. Get to talk about all sorts. Oh, I think I've just spilt coffee on myself. Maybe I should drink it. I've got you on it, Seg, again. As he should be, crying. She coming on. No sign of her yet. Cag isn't in the house yet. Still waiting. Still waiting for her to come in. There we go. Yep. Can hear you.
Let me just turn you off on here. God, it's so good to turn you off somewhere.
You're lucky. I'll just do that then. Now try and talk, Cag. You see, she hasn't got moderation anymore because it kicked her out. So
hello, everybody. Apart from Seg, how are we doing? Are we all good? Sorry, I was out and about. So,
watch. Julie wanted to know from the living dead why you collect ducks. I told her it was because as a child you used to sit in a bath and play with rubber ducks, and you're going back to your somewhere subconscious. You want to go back to that childhood carefree day memory. Or I thought maybe you were reincarnated because you were a duck in your last life. So which is it, Cag? What is this fascination with little rubber ducks?
I just like them.
I was right, wasn't I? I was right.
No, I just like them.
Duck in the last life.
I just like ducks. Even even my youngest and his wife went to honeymoon in New Zealand and came back with a New Zealand duck. How cool is that? That was great.
Where do you put them all? Because I mean, just with me, you've been collecting lots of ducks.
I know. I have them. I have them scattered around the house. So you've got some in every room. So especially bathrooms. There's in the hallway. Hallway's seasonal. So there's my seasonal ducks. So at the moment, it's just London and the royal family, and then seg. And then at Easter I'll have Easter ducks, and Christmas I'll have Christmas ducks, and Halloween I've got Halloween ducks. Collecting. I don't have a Jeep. Are you collecting them for your Jeep? No, it must be a North American thing. But no, I have them everywhere, and I've got loads and loads up here. I've got I don't know if you can see here. I've got 3 just there. I've got some more up there. I've got this one on the top.
The zombie duck.
Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper duck. So I just have a thing about ducks. I just like ducks.
Yep, her duck army will take over the world one day.
It will.
You've got all your ducks in a row.
If only I had. If only I had. I just loved. There's something about ducks. I just really like them, especially the plastic ones. I bought a glass one, didn't I? That hubby still doesn't know about.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Yeah. It doesn't even know about that yet.
No.
Have you just snuck it in, or are you still hiding it?
No, it's in the cupboard. It's in my office, and it's in the display cabinet. So, but he never looks at that. So.
Okay, you sort of snuck it in.
So, yeah.
Okay. Sabrina had a question. Which question was Sabrina? Oh yeah. That's that one.
That is so true. My ducks are not in a row. They're scattered all over the place. It's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one.
Where did you pick that one up from? It's usually when I'm around.
And I think this one's probably an online one. I think this one.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Maybe. I think it's an online one. But yeah, normally we do it together, don't we? We go duck hunting together. Got a great big one from America, didn't I? That really big bluey coloured one.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't I have to have that in my suitcase?
I think you did.
I know I had to have it somewhere because you couldn't get it in. I think I had a lot in my suitcases as well.
You had a lot of stuff in your suitcase. I don't have a Donald or a Daffy Duck, funny enough. I do have a Winnie the Pooh duck because I love Winnie the Pooh as well. I saw recently a thing where when when you leave your house behind and your kids have got to deal with all your crap, all right? And I saw something where it says only fill your home with interesting things to make your kids' house sale, or when they get rid of your stuff, to make it a lot more interesting for them. So mine's going to be very interesting for my kids. That's what I've decided. So let's put him back. Oh, I've got look. These are Scooby-Doo ones. How cool are they? And I've got a devil. This one's a heavy one, but it's a devil one.
He's cool.
He's quite cool, isn't he? So he's pop. So yeah.
There you go.
I just
so Cry's Honey's going to get some photographs of all the rubber ducks she get. There's a stall apparently.
Oh.
Don't show her, she'll buy them all.
Oh. I just love my ducks. Love my ducks.
There you go. We need to. I don't know about that. Not with having sex with the man, without having your duck with it. I'm sure you could paint one on one of those ducks, little paper one.
God, yeah. So how is everybody?
Alex, hello. My daughter's. Yeah, I think most of the kids. I was saying to this is what convinced my husband to do this project this weekend. But it didn't convince him. I might have convinced him. But his shed is so full of. He's a hoarder, isn't he?
He is.
I actually took Cag in the other day. I called Cag out the car and said, Cag, can you just be my witness? Because my husband blames my morgue tables that I have. I have 2 morgue tables in there from our hospital that was demolished. And he complains they're taking up all this room, didn't he?
No, they're not.
I said to him, we've got to clean this out. And we can't. Our kids are going to have to do it. And this is ridiculous. They'll be there for months cleaning that out. So
there's no need for end bits of carpet or old light fittings, cardboard boxes galore.
Light fittings that we're never going to use because we have like little round down lights that are in the ceiling. So we don't need light shades anymore. You name it, it's there. So we're going to have a project on Sunday. I'm really excited. Something cleansing about it. I'm going to take a bottle of wine down.
I think you need
fun doing it.
Oh dear.
Rosemary, it's going to be what it's like. It
Yeah.
is going to be what it's like if we don't.
There's 2 sheds down there. We don't know what the other one's like.
And it's going to cost them a fortune in dump or things to put things in.
Mm.
Sabrina, there's nothing in there that would go to a garage sale, trust me. Nobody would buy it. Have you got a duck suit? That would be funny. Maybe that's what you do in the next Halloween. Become a killer duck. Yeah.
God, that'd be cool.
It would be.
I don't know if you must have missed Barbara says,
Okay.
Can we say that you're slightly quackers then, Cag?
That's slightly. My dad has quite a bit of stuff in his shed. I'm not touching it. Wayne asked earlier about what was my biggest accident on a investigation, Cag.
Oh.
So I told 3.
Well, one's got to be the table.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Troy reminded everybody about that one.
Yeah.
See if it's the same 3 I'm thinking of.
Oh my gosh.
2 you were there for. 1 you weren't.
Was that?
How can you forget the caves?
Oh, he tripped up the step in the one step in the caves. That was the funniest ever.
So I'm going to ask you the same question. Have you had an accident on an investigation?
I nearly fell into a fireplace with a burning fire once.
What wasn't it? Oh, that was at the Metau feast.
No, that was in Rhodes.
Oh no, that was down in that pub. Yeah, in Rome. And you went over the step and nearly went headfirst into the fireplace. Yes, I forgot about that. You do that a lot. I think the one that really stood out was when you did that on the train and somebody hadn't locked the door to the toilet properly.
Oh,
Remember that? So somebody was on the toilet in the train. Cag tripped, put a hand out on the door opened. There's a guy in there on the toilet.
I've actually been on the toilet and the doors opened as well on the train.
Yeah, well, that nearly happened to me when we were having coffee the other day. I was fortunate I'd finished. I'd gone to the stage of washing my hands, but a guy just walked in. I thought the lock had taken, and it hadn't. It could have been awkward.
How was it, Rose, with a Caledonian?
Caledonian, that's it, Rosemary. Yeah.
And because I
did that live? because we were live for a little bit on that one. Rosemary,
No,
was
I
it
don't
live when she
I think
did
we
that?
missed that one. I think you might have been live. I was elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
Have we been ever felt we've been pushed?
No, I don't think I
No.
have ever felt that. I've never felt anything
Touch.
like that. Touch.
As in, I felt something pulled, possibly pulled, like like a t-shirt or something
Yeah.
like that. I've never felt a touch as such, or
No, I've never. Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt a touch. Apart from the other day, I'm not going to go into details, but I did have my jacket pulled the other day. I was telling you about it, wasn't I? And I honestly thought, I was just sitting out on my hill and honestly thought it's just the wind. And it was a big tug on one shoulder. One of my flaps of my jacket was pulled. And I turned around because I thought, well, maybe the breeze is just, I was sitting on a rock. Maybe the branch behind me, the breeze had caught and there's nothing there. I don't know what that was about. But I've never had anything negative, push or...
No, never had anything negative at all.
Yeah.
Hi, Emine. Hi, everybody that I missed. How are we all
What's this
doing?
I've dropped the camera down the toilet, dropped everything else. The torch, that was the torch that I dropped.
Oh, you've also dropped a voice recorder down the toilet as well. And I had to go and rescue
it. Still works. Just
yeah.
It does actually still work. We had to fish. I dropped a phone down the toilet and Will had to fish my phone out. I dropped my Will, can you just get my phone? I've got to take this tour. It's in the toilet. That didn't work for too long afterwards.
No.
I just love that bit where Ryan is using the torch and I'm going, oh, that's one I dropped in the toilet. So he went out to talk to all the guests. He did.
Holding it by a pen.
I told about this and he put it down and said, now I'm off to wash my hands.
That's funny.
Oh, thank you, Sabrina. That's lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, that's good. And that's what we hope.
Yeah, and you guys do a lot of good for us as well. So
yeah, if we're feeling down, like we were very down last week, weren't we?
Yeah,
it was a tough week, and we came on and you lot made us laugh so much last week. It's what's this one? Do you ever have an overwhelmed feeling of being sick or feel an emotion? More interesting, that one. Not sick. I've never felt physically sick on an investigation. Have you?
No. Only because my head. Nothing other, no other reason.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
I have had a few, but it's more personal stuff where it was an overwhelming, suddenly out of the blue. I've told you this before, Keg. It's like an overwhelming, suddenly out of the blue, you're doing something and it's an enveloping emotion of, I can't describe it. The whole body feels it, love, or I've only had it a few times. I've only had it 2 or 3 times. Generally on a tour, on an investigation or a tour, though, I tend to be very, because we're in these places all the time.
And we're in charge of
feeling, yes.
Well, so we have to be very careful. You know, it's like we're watching groups and making sure they're okay, aren't we? So I've had that.
Yeah, you carry on.
I've had that with before when I've suddenly had this urge that I needed to ring somebody. One time it was my mom, and everything was fine. But then I found out later on that something had happened at that point. So it's weird, but it's very rare I get that.
Rosemary does remind me of that one though.
Oh yeah.
You're right, Rosemary. Definitely, yeah, that was a weird one. I think that's up as well, isn't it, on YouTube, where I was doing the Estes and it went against everything that I not believe, but the rational side of me, because I was doing the Estes and suddenly I didn't feel like I was me, but I was me. I suddenly felt like I had a dress on. I haven't worn dresses in 20, 30 years. Could feel the material. I didn't feel the age I was. I felt much younger. I know that could be wishful thinking, but the hair color was different. And I felt fear, not from whatever that was. I felt that whatever, it could just be nuts. And I always say it, guys, your brain is a wondrous thing. But it felt like whoever let's say, maybe started the channel, I don't know, felt scared about what was to come next. And I was feeling that fear about what was going to come next, because they knew they were going to get hurt. And it was really weird. Really weird. And I've never had it. It's not like I do that with every Estes. The only other time I've had it was Sally House, of all places, where I got very angry. And I don't know why. It was a very feeling of anger. So twice that I can think of in the whole time I've been doing it. So it's not like it's common for me, and it goes against my rational brain. So, and as I said, I'm very open to it just being my brain doing it. So, but thank you for reminding me about that, Rosemary. Yeah. It's been a while. We do so many, I forget. I forget all my calls.
I know. So do I. Lynn wants to know, has anything ever followed us home after investigation?
No. In the whole, get that one up. In the whole 38 years I've been investigating, going into these places, no, I've had nothing follow me home. So.
Pauline's got a good question. Yeah.
I know. I don't pray for protection. I will say I used to do it when I first started 30 odd years ago. I did start with because I had a much more fanciful thought about it. I did start with doing all that, the white lighting, the everything else. And then one day I went, as an investigator, as a researcher, all right, I do this every time I come in. What happens if I don't? Does it make a difference to my life? And I stopped doing it as an experiment, and nothing changed. And I never picked up doing it again. And basically my life's been great. But, and I'm going to say a big but, I fully respect people doing it. I don't say it's right and I don't say it's wrong. I just don't do it personally. Although here's me sitting with a good luck necklace thing on now. It's like, but I just, I guess that's why I did stop as well, apart from the fact the catch broke. But I stopped wearing what I always wore for good luck and protection. And it's like, it's just something I didn't do. Have you ever done it, Cag?
No, never. Never. I've done it. No.
My whole demeanor and face changed. Yeah, it was
weird.
It was very odd for me, because, and Cag will tell you, when I came off the headphones, I was very rattled. And it was that inner fight, wasn't it, when we were talking about it, in a battle as to, could it have been something? Was it just my imagination? Yes, Sabrina. So traditionally, why? Because people go, why can't you do it? We do it during the day. I quite often, I haven't put any of them up yet. In the ruins I was going to, a lot of what I'm doing is during the day. Torrens Island, we used to do investigations during the day, didn't we? You were working for me then. Yeah. We were doing them fully in the daytime. We weren't doing them at night because we weren't allowed on at night. Anybody with a haunted house is going to tell you that they have just as much happening during the day as they do at night. In fact, Kag had a pan. I say nothing's followed me home. It's nothing to do with what we do, but Kag has had a pan thrown across the kitchen when you came in on your own one day. We talked about that the other week. And that's daytime, not nighttime. Why do we do it at night? Because you don't have birds. You don't have, well, you might have an owl, but you don't have the distraction of traffic and the everyday world to contaminate your evidence. It goes silent. So you can start to listen better. You can start to eliminate certain things out there in the real world. And that's kind of why we do it at night. Why do we use infrared? People go, is it because to be spooky? Well, actually, I think it's less spooky, our episodes. Why use a torch? It looks spookier, doesn't it? Because everything's dark apart from the torch light.
It makes us look younger. It's just a...
We do it because it makes us 20 years younger, and infrared brilliant at not picking up the things. But we originally started right back when it started to come out, the cameras, because I remember the first video camera back in the... When did we start using it? We started our team in 2002, but it was in the 90s. And the idea was the original idea, why we used infrared when we started using it in the early days when it first came out, was that it could see into a light spectrum that we couldn't see. Animals can see it, but we can't. And the question was, are we getting this activity in a different spectrum that we're not seeing? Or that is this stuff hiding in a different light spectrum that we're not seeing with our eyes because we can't physically? That's why originally we started with infrared. Plus, you can see everything better. But I think infrared, I don't know about you, Kag, but when I watch investigations in infrared, I find the less creepy than with a torch.
Yeah, because it's just like watching it in daylight.
Yeah. People don't get how, people wonder why I startle, why I get like with something sudden noise or something like that. What you forget is we are in darkness. we don't see what you're seeing on the... It looks really good. I think somebody the other day said, oh, it doesn't seem creepy. And it's like, well, that would be your perspective, because if you're there, not in that looking at it through the infrared cameras, then it's a very different feel to when you're there. So yeah, hopefully that's answered why we do it at night. So
Kim says, have we caught Beardo's video? Because he said that he thinks he saw something, which I haven't yet. I've been interesting to...
No,
I need to go and do that one. Wayne has got a question.
Who would you like to take on investigation? Who's not an investigator or a debunker? Wow.
Oh, do I know anybody that's not an investigator or a debunker?
Our world is small.
Sorry?
You, Wayne, you. No, you are
an investigator, though, isn't it?
No, he's an investigator, so that doesn't count. Oh, my goodness. That's a hard one. Oh, the guy that plays It in the Derry movies, he'd be a ton of fun on an investigation. The actor.
Yeah.
The way he puts his lip out and then does a little regional. I nearly did that. I nearly could do it.
There was a lady that worked in my local supermarket.
Yeah.
She's retired now. And she always wanted to come on one of our tours, but was terrified. And I'd love to take her on and show her that
it doesn't have to be scary. Yeah.
Scary. I know it's not an interesting answer, but she would be good fun to take on a tour. Just somebody that's got an interest that's frightened that sorry, not a really interesting answer.
See, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment with Torrens Island. So for those who don't know, Cag put all the hard work into doing the history, scripting the history, and collating all the stuff that we've had happen there for a tour. And then I waltzed in and took it over because I love it. I absolutely love it. But Cag hasn't seen me do that tour yet. And you're on tonight, aren't you? You're my backup tonight. That's going to be fun and a half.
Yeah.
I can just imagine the disapproval I'm going to be feeling on the background. But what I've turned this one into, because there was no serial killer people there, no disturbed people on that island. They were just normal, everyday people who had dreams and passed away. And I actually do give a bit of a talk partway through that not everything has to be bad. Not every ghost tour has to be terrifying. You know, these were people once, and they can be just as intriguing and trying to tell their stories. You don't, and it's trying to get through to the tour that not every tour has to be terrifying. And this is another thing I'm trying to prove with ghost tours generally. You don't have to always be scary. What you're dealing with doesn't always have to be terrifying and scary for them to come. It's like, no, we're dealing with the spirit world or people who've passed over. They weren't all bad people. Why would they be so terrifying? So this is kind of what Keg's going to see tonight. So sorry, I just ruined your tour. I just went off on my own tangent. What's this one? When you leave, best do you tell whatever it... No, I don't even do that, Dana. I have never done that or felt the need to do it.
No.
Again, there's no right and wrong, so don't get me wrong. Just because we don't doesn't mean that's right for everybody. You
have to do what you're comfortable with.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing, isn't it? Do what you want to do.
Yeah,
and don't let anybody tell you differently.
I guess I just forget. I stopped doing it, and for so many years, I've just forgotten to do it now, and it's just not made that much of a difference for me. Yeah, Michael, you need to get back to Beechworth, don't you? Yeah, he had a weird effect. That was when we had PQ there.
Yeah, that I can remember that.
Yeah, it's again, it's what makes you feel comfortable. I've dug out, as I said, I've dug out that. There's no proof that does anything at all. It's just something I've always worn for luck. You know how you have that lucky thing that you have, lucky horseshoe or whatever. And it's just something I've always worn, and I haven't worn it for probably 10. Actually, I don't think you've seen me wear it, have you?
I haven't seen you wear it, so it's...
I wore it every single day, never took it off apart from when I went to bed. And I haven't done that since I've known CAG, which probably 12 years, probably going on 15 years, I haven't worn that. So I just thought with travel and everything being up in the air, I'd start wearing it again. For my actually, I'm wondering how I'll get it. I used to go overseas with it. I don't know how I'd go with it though.
Yeah, nowadays
I went out with it. Yeah, it might be harder
bringing it out with it. It's coming back with it. It's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I do have a metal version, so I might take the metal one. Question, Barb. What's this one? Yeah, that live. Yeah, and as I said, people know I don't do that. I don't think I've ever done that twice. This is the only time in all the times I'm out in these places. So unless it's a rock concert. Question.
Yeah.
Connor, Ryan and Dave do investigate during the day because they said the spirits are active all through. Yep, they are. Pauline.
Didn't you've been called to one of our venues because of things that the volunteers were experiencing during the day?
Yeah. National Railroad. Yeah, National Railway. I was about to do a U then.
You got my problem.
Except I was going to go railway instead of railway. Okay. Yeah, they were having things during the day. That's how we found out about it. Who else had it? Arcade. The arcades have a lot during the day. What, the shop owners? Because they're not there at night. Adelaide Jail. That's why we were called in, because it was daytime stuff they were getting happening.
Well, they were happy. They've had stuff during the day.
Yeah. Definitely. It's as much during the day as it is at night. When I lived in a haunted house, it was 24/7. So definitely. What is on the top of your bucket list in the paranormal? Oh my God, I think we've done most of our bucket lists.
Tower of London.
Oh, yeah, I think everybody says that. It'll never happen, but Tower of London would be a biggie. Although I might have just... Unfortunately, it's apps because that's all I had, but we might have gone around with Vox or GhostTube or something. Maybe with the volume turned off. Yeah. Bucket list. What else would I like to do? I'm doing another one that's on my bucket list, hopefully. There's one on my bucket list I want to go back to because we did it with a tour. And I'm debating, Cag doesn't know it yet, but I'm debating whether to go to fit it in while I'm over there. It's expensive.
Yeah, I think
very expensive.
I think you should do.
I think I have mentioned it to you as well. Yeah.
I would definitely do it then. Talk about talking code, guys. Sorry.
I will release it when I know for definite. It's a big one. Well, it's a big place.
It's ridiculous.
Skarsgård, yes, Sabrina. That's who I'd like to take. I think he is an amazing little actor, and his portrayal is it. Oh my God, brilliant! He'd be very creepy.
Ridiculous. I would investigate Keanu Reeves. I mean, I would take him on an investigation.
There's probably a few I could think of as well.
Oh dear.
Yeah. My husband. I would take my husband on an investigation. Well, he's coming, so we will try and get you on the phone, though. You're happy to come on the phone while we're doing.
Oh yeah, I'm going to come on the phone.
Yeah. So you'll still get Cag.
Just still get me.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to get me. So, so Pauline wants to know, what video is it that you had that episode?
Which episode? Oh, what me? Sorry?
The Glen Bar one. Is that one we're talking about?
We've got 2 Glen Bar episodes up on YouTube. Go back to the first one, the oldest one. It's more of a live that I put together as a YouTube. So it's one of our old crappy ones, as in it's not the good quality filming. But it is up there. So Glen Bar Homestead is that one. And it's the first one with the crappy video. Well, they're all crappy videos, but it's like the first really bad one. So have a look at that. That's where that one is. And the Sally House is the other one where I was at the top of the stairs in the looking down into the basement. And I suddenly started to rock. My whole demeanor changed. I felt so angry. I was like almost hyperventilating with anger. That was really weird. What does our family think about what we do?
Well, my husband and my youngest son used to come along when we first started going on Alison's tours. They used to come along with me, and then Hubby joined us for a while, didn't he? Helping out. He joined us for a while, and now they just think I'm weird. Really?
My kids think I'm weird. Well, not weird. They just have no belief in it, which is weird, isn't it? When you bring your kids up, you think they'd take after their mum, but they don't. They have absolutely no belief in it. So, but they understand I do, and I do this. My husband, he's starting to, well, he's been working, but he's more the tech man, isn't he? And the one that backs up. So he's part of Haunted Horizons in that respect. He's never been interested in investigating ghosts or finding anything else out. But because I'm now traveling with him, he came over when Cag went home last year. So I've still, probably the next couple of episodes will be Chillingham Castle, because Michael and me did Chillingham Castle in 2 parts. Couldn't get Cag on the phone because, as we all know, Cag's been there before. There is no no reception in that castle, not even for internet. So unless you're in the room, your bedroom, forget it. So it'll just be a 2-part with Michael and me, and we're going back and he'll be investigating with me again. So be kind to him, because I'm not. Am I, Cag?
No,
I get very frustrated when we're investigating, especially last year, because Cag went home and I'm used to Cag. Cag knows my ways inside out, don't you? And you know exactly how it goes, what to do. Now I've got suddenly like that. You went home, I picked him up on the same morning in the same airport. One went, one came in. And I just got so frustrated because it was a new person I hadn't investigated before with. And it's even worse, it's your husband. So you might see, I do apologize, you might see in some of the episodes me getting a little bit short. In fact, when Cag starts to come on the phone, it's hilarious because she's actually kind of defending Michael. Well, not defending Michael. It looks like she's against Michael, but tongue in cheek. You should know Michael better than that. But you know she's getting at me, not Michael. So there are those episodes to come yet. So be kind to him. He's trying his best. He needs the love.
Life is awesome every day. Do you see someone, but then you're not sure, so you don't say anything? I've had that happen on the tour, and so have you, haven't you?
Mm.
I didn't tell anybody because nobody else mentioned it, so I didn't. And there's nothing worse than you talk out going, "Oh, I've just seen a ghost."
I know, yeah, I don't do that. It's tacky.
It's very rare. I think it's happened to me once during a tour.
Yeah. There is a couple of times I have, and the tour wouldn't know it. I would know it, or Cag would know it, or my backups would know it, because I'll be mid-sentence and I'll just lose the track for a second. And what they can't see because it's dark is I'm actually it's not the paranormal stance, Cag. It's just the move like that to see if it is just something that's natural. Because sometimes you think you see something standing there, then you don't, especially in Zedward down the hallways. Well, we've done, well, I have visited the cage. I've been around it before it was done there. It all depends. If anybody invites us to go down there, and we're heading in that direction. England's quite a big place, so who knows? Who knows what the
I think it'll be quite difficult to get in there now because the amount of people that obviously want to book in, because it's going to be.
I've got to say, once they open it up, it'll be, yeah.
It's going to be booked out, and good on them.
Yeah,
good on them.
Have you watched Expedition X? No, I haven't. Yes, Bob, we did. We didn't get an awful lot at the Jenny Wade house, but that again means nothing. It just means quiet night on the night. So I'll have to go and have a look at it.
I don't think you're allowed to investigate where the battlefields are, are you? Or like the woods or whatever.
You're not, well, the average person isn't supposed to, but I suppose if you're a big TV company, then.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we won't be allowed to.
What's this one? My bucket list is to meet you. Oh,
Jodie, that's really cute. Thank you.
Thank you.
Apart from the last bit, you don't want to meet him. It's just like.
Actually, I've had a couple of people bump into me in the shops recently. Michael's like, and people are so shy about coming up, like they're bothering us, don't they?
Oh God, no! Come and talk.
It's not a lot of people. It's just because obviously we're not there. But the occasional person will recognize in the shops, because quite often I've got my Haunted Horizons jacket on. If I didn't have the jacket on, we probably wouldn't get recognized. So I wear the jacket so that everybody knows. And I always, they're always, oh, I'm sorry for bothering you. And it's like, no, come and bother us. I love meeting people who support us, because we're not going to be here doing this if it wasn't for your support, guys. So why would I not want to say thank you to your face if you come up to us to say hello? So never, ever, if you see my car, which is unmistakable, or you see CAG or me in the shops or at the petrol station, I've had somebody in the petrol station and pumps as well, don't ever feel shy about going, hi, I watch you, or even on a tour. People actually say, can we have a photo? As if we're going to say no. It's like, no, camera? Yeah.
We don't care what our hair's like and what we've got no makeup on. Yay.
No. So I might look like shit, but hey, that's who we are. So don't ever feel shy, guys.
Night, Sabrina.
Good night, Sabrina. I haven't got to that one yet. Do I think I got possessed? No, I don't think it's possession. Possession's very, very, very different. If it's not my brain making it up, then I would say just channeling the emotions, just feeling the emotions and channeling it is, without knowing I was doing it or could do it, would be closer. So you're not, possession is a very different thing where it actually takes over. More harmless channeling, just you're feeling the emotions of that person. So they couldn't talk through me. I was still picking the stuff up through the ghost box and I was repeating it. So it's not like they'd taken over my body or suddenly spoke through me. It was just their emotions. It's the best way of saying it. I was feeling their emotions, and that was probably best. Yeah. Or I am going nuts temporarily.
Well,
I can't say I've ever seen you investigate any cemetery. Yeah. Good question. That is a really good question, Wayne. Firstly, I have nothing. I'm not even going to say this because if I say it, it sounds like we're above everybody else and we don't think. I love cemeteries. I do. I love them for history. I can hang out in the cemetery just looking at the history and the headstones. I just find them very peaceful. Wayne, I don't understand the thinking of why there would be ghosts there. It's the dumping ground for the body that you don't need anymore. I would hope I'm not haunting close to my body and headstone. I would hope that I would have moved either to go back to my loved ones or my home or wherever spirits go. I would hope I'm not stuck in a cemetery. So I have trouble with that concept. Plus, we are quite well known. As in, that's the wrong thing to say without looking egotistical. We are out there with the tours, put it that way. So Haunted Horizons, both in Adelaide as tours, we are identifiable. I found when I was doing the research as PFI, Paranormal Field Investigators, if we said a cemetery, I have done cemeteries. If we said a cemetery, then every man and his dog would flock to it. My local cemetery here is of no existence. I think there's 2 headstones left in the whole Pioneer Cemetery. It has been smashed to smithereens. And it's not the paranormal investigators. It's the thrill seekers who follow, that know they can go and have a thrill in that cemetery because it's haunted. They drink and then they damage everything. And I don't want to be responsible for that. So, plus, people have their loved ones in there. And again, I don't want to be, it's just a personal thing for me. Hopefully that answers your question. Even if I lost all my venues, there were no more venues for me, I would still not go back to doing cemeteries myself. People do. I've got friends who do, and that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, we've got no issue people doing it.
As a business, I don't want to. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that we know that do it very respectfully. It's those people that sit on the graves, lie down on the graves. It's like, don't do that.
The reason I stopped doing private homes, and don't forget, I had a research team. That's very different to what I do today. I don't want to make somebody's loved one or cemetery into entertainment for somebody else. Does that make sense? It would be if I went into a cemetery now and then put it on YouTube, and that's making somebody's grief and loved ones. It's hard. I can't even explain it into entertainment. Private homes, I don't do anymore because I'm going to say we went out to some private homes. Not everyone. Some of them did have a valid problem, but some of them also turned out to be mental health issues. And I don't want to be responsible for making somebody's mental health issue worse. Or let's say they are haunted. I go in to investigate. I can't get rid of it. I go in to investigate, and it makes things worse for them. Whatever it is gets angry and heightens its activity. I'm not dealing with somebody's like empty building. I'm dealing with lives. I'm dealing with people's lives, which is why I long time ago, I dropped homes and I started doing historical locations. Is it wrong? No, we did used to do homes because I used to have a psychologist, trained psychologist in my team. I got called out to a what was it called? Pauline's just said it. Possession. It was terrifying. The woman was absolutely terrifying. She'd be making you a cup of tea one minute and going totally off the nuts, trying to kill you, wanting to kill you the next. But because we had a mental health expert with us who looked at it and went, no, you can't touch this. This is a classic mental health thing. We didn't touch it. So you've got to be very careful, very careful. I know we all want to go and get our thrills, but when you're dealing with people's lives, you've got to be careful. Hope you're frank. She is so much fun. I don't think I'm going down in her direction, unfortunately, this year.
No,
otherwise I would. Yeah, so much fun. She just makes me laugh so much.
Pauline, if you see a ghost, do you get a fright or startled?
Do I startle, Keg?
Only very much so.
Do I hit the ceiling?
I think
not if I see a ghost.
Off the ceiling off, yeah.
If I see a ghost, it's not startling. No, it's noise. Sudden loud noises startle me. But again, that's part of that up there. Seeing a ghost, it's more. I find it more. I've not seen many, but when I have seen figures, it's not a jolt of fear. It's a jolt of and I get more intrigued. I get more excited, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's if you you don't. I've only seen 4, 3 at Deadwood, 1 at Talem.
Yeah, 38 years. What, 15? Maybe partials. Cool.
Yeah. So 4 in 12. Does it the last one? Hell yeah.
That one was a full-on one.
That was a full-on one. Oh. Where are we going next?
Yeah, I used to investigate up there. I actually was there at the time the reformatory was there. I wished I'd taken more video, Keg. I've got like a minute of the reformatory, because in those days we were using tape and we used to recycle the tape, and I wished I hadn't. If it was today, I'd have the files all kept, but yeah, biggest regret, I got rid of the reformatory footage. I've got a teeny bit of it, but that's it. There might be more on my tapes. I haven't looked at them all yet.
Hi, John and Jen.
Oh, hi. Hi, Jen, in the background.
If we've missed saying your name, we do apologise.
I'm skipping through quickly mainly for cues, if you want my attention, because it's nearly 10 o'clock and I have to go out soon. Because I haven't brought the dog yet. Well. And we've been on for quite a while, so I was only close at nightfall.
Rosemary, yeah. I did. Do you know, I never think about that one, Rosemary. Coming down the steps.
I was. That's all I'll say. I was. Because even that challenged everything I believed in that house. Again, for those, you've probably seen it out there, the 30 East Drive, went to set up to just do all it was supposed to be was a live chat in a haunted location for you guys. I think I did it on Facebook main page, and I did some for the Patreons after that, but it was on the Facebook main page. It's not now because Facebook's got rid of all the lives. I do have it. It's actually in members on YouTube. Has got the 2-part, and I think it's members. Rosemary, is it up on members there? Otherwise, I can put it up there. Yeah, when I pointed to the door and said that door shouldn't be at the top of the stairs, and it suddenly took off, did a double somersault, and landed 2 steps down. It's like, okay.
Pretty cool.
Until that point, I thought 30 East Drive was just a whole load of horse manure.
Oh. And now, John has got a good question. All right. Have you ever seen any ghost sheep asking for a friend?
I haven't, but were you thinking of the case I was on?
Yes. The case that Alison was brought on.
That was my research during the day when we were doing private homes. We had a call from somebody who was very sheepish. Look at that pun. Came out of nowhere. Just like that. And he was reporting waking up in the night. He was having strange things happening, but he's reporting waking up in the night, sometimes going down to the toilet and finding a cow grazing in his hallway. And we were like, okay, then. So we went to investigate. We didn't get anything happening, by the way. And we certainly didn't see a cow. But then we went into the land records. And land records here isn't easy to get unless you own the property. So we went through the land. We finally got through to the land records. Turned out where the estate is that his house is built, along with 100 other houses, used to be a dairy farm. So the question was it residual? Was he just getting a glimpse of the past that was leaching through every now and again? I don't know, but it was really weird. But no, I haven't seen sheep. Definitely haven't had sheep. You have to take the goldfish for a walk. Oh, thank you, Mel.
Mel, hello there. Thank you so much.
That is a big clue. It's a big clue you're there. It's a lovely clue. Thank you so much. That is very kind. That'll help with the trip to England. Because the next one I want to get is going to be hellishly expensive. So after investigation, do you discuss that you have seen a ghost or anything else off camera? Yeah, I mean, if we have time, yes. It's not often we see a ghost. I think that's why I'm hesitating. You didn't. You rang me straight away when you saw a ghost. It said, Ward, you were on that phone quicker than...
I rang because I needed to talk. And I needed someone to calm me down because I was actually hyperventilating.
You were.
Because I was by myself. But it's very rare we see anything. I must admit, if we're doing an investigation for the for YouTube, normally it's come on, pack up because I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I want to go to bed. So it's normally that for me.
Wayne's gone. Good night, Wayne. You're probably already headed off. Oh, only a minute ago. So hopefully you're still there to hear us say goodbye. I have had some weird animal. Have I seen sheep? No. But we've had other weird things with animals.
We've had
horses,
dogs. Yeah.
So definitely we have had stuff to say that it's not just us that leave energy behind. All right, Keg. Well, I have been on an hour and a half. You've been on just under an hour. Yeah. And I have to go and have a shower, get myself all cleaned up, and get off to where I have to go. So we're going to... Oh, thank you, Jeff. info. Smash that like button. Hi, Vampire Lady. You just caught us as we're going. We're just winding up. So, we will be back next week, hopefully. We have no episode tomorrow. It's that fortnightly thing, so nothing tomorrow. There will be one next week, hopefully, if I get this one finished. It'll be the Shanley Hotel. You might get to see a special guest appearing for a few minutes on that one. He's appeared before on our Wild West trip. So, all right, we're going to go. Well, which song do you want to go out on? Guys, I'll let you choose. Got to have a song to go out on. Do you want Z Ward? Do you want the rest of the Adelaide Jail one? Which one would you like? While we're doing this, while I'm looking.
Rosemary's off for the weekend. Lucky you.
Oh, lucky Rosemary.
I know.
Oh, thank you, Sky Talker. Just caught that before we say goodbye. Thank you so much.
Very
I'm not
kind
sure
of
if we
you.
got that one, but very kind of you. Nobody's going to make a comment in time. Jail. Okay, Hannah. Jail it is. Hannah was the first one, so I'm going to go out with the jail.
You guys rock.
See you all next week. The old Adelaide Jail, built in 1841 and shut in 1988.
The iron gate's grown in the fading light as haunted horizon steps into the night. With cameras and cables we walk the cold stone where the ghosts of the old Adelaide Jail make their home. The air turns to ice and the shadows grow long where the shadows of prisoners never belong. Oh, we're hunting the history, chasing the screams in the corridors built out of broken dreams. With our meters all flashing, we wait for a sign from the spirits trapped out of their place and their time. Haunted horizons, we're unlocking the cell at the old Adelaide Jail where the lost secrets dwell. Hanging tower, heavy silence descends where the line between living and dead slowly bends. A whisper on tape or a footstep on wood. We're standing right where the condemned one stood. Did a shadow just pass by the old executioner's beam? Or is the old prison just waking from its dream? Oh, we're hunting the history, chasing the screams in the corridors built out of broken dreams. With our meters all flashing, we wait for a sign from the spirits trapped out of their place and their time. Haunted horizons, we're unlocking the cell at the old Adelaide Jail where the lost secrets dwell. Is that Governor Ashton patrolling the floor, or a phantom hand slamming a heavy iron door? We ask the deep darkness, is anyone there? As a chill up our spines raises everyone's screams in the corridors built out of broken dreams. With our meters all flashing, we wait for a sign from the spirits trapped out of their place and their time. Haunted horizons, we're unlocking the cell at the old Adelaide Jail where the lost secrets dwell. caught will live on in the mind until the next time we leave the living behind. Yeah, haunted horizons at the old Adelaide jail.